All right, welcome back. We're here for another set of reviews. I'm Kevin.
I'm Don.
And this is Dad's Book Reviews because my dad reads a lot of books and I like to hear the reviews and hear which ones are 9s and 10s and read some of them. So hopefully you'll get something out of what we have to share. How many books do we have?
We've got 4 books this month.
Okay. First book.
First book is The Artificer's Chronicles by E.M. Hardy. This is a LitRPG fantasy. And there are only 2 books in the series. It's not finished yet, but when I look at his page on fantastic fiction, he has several series that only are too long. Like he's abandoned them and gone on to something else. So I assume he's going to write another book. I don't know. 2 books that he have written are good. It's about a 17-year-old named Renan Senerus. He's living in a small village. People in this world gain their class by doing things that they think they might like, and then the system awards them a class. And then once they've got the class, they can earn points to make the class better and better and get skills in it. Renan doesn't have a class, and he's 17 years old, and he's one of the few people that doesn't have a class.
Does that mean he doesn't have interests and just lays around?
Oh, he's gone out and tried really hard to get a class. He's tried sword fighting, he's tried to learn magic, he's tried artificing. His mother works with clay and his dad's a blacksmith, and he's tried both of those. The system doesn't seem to recognize what he's doing. One day, however, when he's messing around in his father's shop, he took a knife for his girlfriend, was etching on the blade something that its strength is what the symbol meant, but he was just etching it on the blade to make it as a gift for her. And all of a sudden he gets a class. He gets a message that says, "New class acquired, Artificer, level 1. He doesn't know what an artificer is. And he can't find anyone that knows what it is, has ever heard of it. Even the adventurers in the Adventurers Guild don't seem to know what an artificer is. He gets a couple of skills from it, and he makes some things from it by etching this magic language. Learned that magic language by playing with his girlfriend from the time they were very young in a little hideout near the forest that had a column with all this writing on it. And he made up, this means this and this means this, and he made a whole new language using what was written on this ruin. Turns out maybe he was right in what it meant. So when he wrote this symbol down on the knife to make it stronger, suddenly he got this class. Then strange shadows seem to attack their village, and he barely manages to drive them off with one of his artifice things that he's made. He decides that they need to go out with the adventurers and find out what it is that's causing the problem. He and his girlfriend sign up as adventurers, and they take quests to go out and do these little jobs that turn out to be bigger than little, save some people in the villages roundabout and gain some experience. But then some adventurers come in. He knows how to read this language that is on ruins that they're studying. So he signs up with them to go into this ruin and help them figure out how to get through this ruin. The story is really good, if a little disjointed at times. It seems to skip, and you think, oh, how did he get to that? How did he figure that out? And there's no explanation. He just did. So it's a little disjointed at times, but there are ruins from a former civilization that they don't really know how long ago it was. But the ruins are located in this forest that seems to be enchanted, in that it tries to keep people away from the ruins. It will do any number of things to kill off parties that are trying to find these ruins. So he's going into this enchanted forest with his very meager skills with some adventurers that have a lot greater skills. They end up getting put in some really dangerous positions, but learning things about what this former civilization was. It was quite interesting. I gave it a 9. It was very good. There's high violence involved. I gave it a C for profanity. There's light use of mild profanity. There's no offensive sexual content, and rated for teens.
Okay, and it's 9 because
it's a simple story with a bunch of difficult transition from one point to another. The second book was better than the first. I'm assuming if there's a third book, it'll be better than the second.
So because it's a simple story and because it's disjointed at times, it was a 9. Yeah. Otherwise, it was a really good book.
Yeah, it was a fun book to read.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
That's 4 books. Hopefully you'll find something you want to read.
There were some good ones in here. I think you'll enjoy them.
We're curious to hear your opinions if you read one of these, and let us know.
Appreciate your comments.
What'd you think? All right.
Good reading.